Shadow Moses. Well, hey, you're first, Daniel. What's up, man? Hold on. I'm trying to get like chat on my phone because I have to play this game full screen, and it's very weird that I have to do that. Okay, so almost done. Okay. Last thing here. I'm gonna go it alone for the time being. Oh, wait, there you are. Hey, Rion.
What's up, man?
Right on time. Right on time. Perfect, man.
Yep.
Oh man, yesterday was great though.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh man.
Can't wait for next one for Manhunt mode.
Seriously, I mean, now that we got it to work with Hamachi, it's pretty painless actually.
Yep. That stupid colon is what needed to work.
I know, dude. I'm still not completely over that.
It was that, and also we needed you to actually be online too.
Yeah, like I had to restart the program because I was like, it says I'm on, but you guys are like, no. So I was like, okay, restart it. That was it. When all else fails, just restart. Alright, let me get you in here now then. Back lobby. I think you got that. Daniel says, hey man, I'm here to see the master playing. Since I'm playing Neo, I want to know what I can learn from this great class of how to be a great warrior. Well, step 1, go ranged and only use melee if you absolutely have to.
I never played Neo, but I am interested in it, as well as Sekiro.
Yeah, same with me. Sekiro, I have it installed and it's just sitting there and I'm like, someday I'll get to it. But it's just, Souls games are very intimidating. And then Neo is no exception to that too.
Yeah. I still need to continue where I left off in Dark Souls 1.
Same with me actually, because I've been playing that game like on and off forever, and I think I left off slightly after the sewers, where you fight that giant rat. And like that's not even like really far in the game either, so.
The giant rat, what do you mean by that? Like, are you talking about the Guardian? The Guardian as the very first boss, or another boss?
No. Like, there's like a section where you're in the sewers, and then, like, while you're walking around in that area, first of all, there's those enemies that can, like, reduce your health, like, permanently, and then, like, walking around, there's just, like, an actual giant rat. Like, there's, like, the rat enemies that you'd encountered beforehand, but there's, like, a giant one.
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like, it's not too far in the game, though. It's like that's the thing, though, right? So, like, either way, like, yeah. I've just been meaning to get back to that game, and then I either forget or some other game just, like, you know, takes my attention away from it. And it's not like it's, you know, a bad game. I love it, and it's a great challenge, too, but that's just, like, the thing. It's just one thing or another causes me to forget about the game, and I'm just like, I'll get back to it eventually. I'll get back to it eventually. I just keep saying that to myself.
Yeah, same.
And I kind of wanted to because, like, I'm hearing, maybe, this isn't a for sure thing, you know, it's just the rumor mill running wild like it always does, but I'm hearing supposedly they might do a remaster of Demon Souls since the PS3 servers are done.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and I would like to check that out too, because I mean that's basically what got that whole thing going. So were you able to join or?
Hold on, let me launch the game first.
Okay. I'm gonna look around in the meantime, I guess. Just been like flying around. Bounty upstairs.
Let's see. So from where I left off in Dark Souls 1, I either have to fight the Hydra or continue on to the next area underneath the Firelink Shrine. Which I don't know where that is.
Firelink Shrine. That sounds very familiar, but again, you know, I don't remember too much about the game. I don't even remember the last time I actually sat down to play it, truthfully. Firelink Shrine sounds very familiar, though. So, there's a neat thing I can do now, but I'm gonna wait till you're in here, because apparently I can interact with the Duke Nukem globe.
Okay, so right now I'm in, right now I just launched the game, I just need you to invite me.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that then. Right. Okay, that's weird. I don't have that option now. It says invite to watch. Hold on, let me go offline on the friends list and then back online. Maybe that'll fix it. Watch game, invite to watch,
Can you try inviting in Shadow Warrior too? I think there's a way to do that.
Yeah, that's probably the better way of doing it. Okay, yeah, let me just look for you again. I mean, that's how we've been doing it in the past. I don't know why I just went to the friends list this time, but...
How much you cry for your PTSD, I guess.
Alright, there you go. I think I sensed it now. I definitely want to see what this whole Duke Nukem globe thing is about, though, the snow globe.
Me too.
It's really weird, too, because, like, I've noticed that... Oh, it's not happening this time. But I think the last time, like, I shot the snow globe and, like, blood came out.
Wow.
It's not happening now, but it definitely looked like it did the last time I did that. Alright, cool. Yeah, it says you're in here now.
Yeah, I see you here now.
There's also fortune cookie upstairs. Alright, cool. Confusion is a word we have invented for an order. Wait, what? We have invented for an order which is not understood. Yeah, that's actually pretty good and a pretty apt way of describing that. That fortune cookie caused confusion, almost. Oh yeah, there you are.
Alrighty, so where you want to go?
Let's go check that globe out first. I'm just gonna Stock up on ammo. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, this thing here. Master Wang, please save the Christmas. What? Master Wang, firstly, I beg your forgiveness for contacting you on such a trivial matter. Our dojo hired a fake Santa in order to uphold the children's illusion that dreams and miracles still exist in this world. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we lost track of the guy. We last heard from him around Calamity Town, and as you may already know, this place has been plagued with black rain. I fear the worst. Master Wang, please look for our missing Santa and bring the joy back to the kids of our dojo. With utmost respect, Hideo. P.S. Santa's not real. It's a parental and corporate hoax.
What the heck?
The mission's called Wang in the Box, too. The cunning warrior attacks neither body nor mind. He goes for the most vulnerable bits. You know, kicking someone in the dick. There's no shame in that. It's a matter of life and death.
Tomorrow's another day off for me from school.
Oh yeah. It's a good and bad thing. I mean, considering since you're like, hey, I was trying to get some help for my project. But
Yeah.
so it's like a double-edged sword, kind of.
Mm-hmm. I would be pissed that he would not give us no notification that alright, class will resume on tomorrow. Like, oh crap.
Right? He's just changing his mind. He's like, no, I lied. Class is in session tomorrow. That would
Yeah, you're hella pissed. Not the object.
So we're legit in just the Christmas themed level. That's pretty funny.
The hell?
I was like wondering where
You can't go upstairs because it's blocked off here.
You know, it's very weird, but I did get up here, but there's like walls, invisible walls.
That's dumb.
Oh, I found another fortune cookie. I can resist everything except temptation. Oscar Wilde. Okay.
Ooh. I'll see what I get.
Alright.
I think I was wondering, very few toads in this world are Prince Charmers in disguise, Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, I remember that. So, fighting some monsters here, and you know how like they usually are tethered to like a bigger one?
Yeah.
The tether is Christmas lights.
I also noticed that they have Santa Claus helmets too.
Yeah, little Santa hats. You know Santa doesn't exist, but please don't say that to Big Boss, please. What do you mean Santa's not real? He sends me missiles every year. Oh yeah, dude has a Santa hat, you're right.
You feel lucky, prick? Props. Oh, right.
Oh, I think I broke out. I think I can break out of map bounds right now.
Oh, you found a very specific window.
No, it's not window. It's just if you climb on top of the rooftops, you can see the outer edge of the map.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see where you're at. Yeah.
Yeah, but one downside is that I'm stuck behind the invisible wall.
Wait, you're stuck?
Yeah, invisible wall. Oh wait, I broke through the map bounds already.
Oh yeah, you kind of just
I
fell
fell
down.
down.
Oh, I went after you.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It just looks fun.
Okay, so I was semi right about that. You can break through the map bounds.
Yeah, it's not particularly hard in this game. Oh, like,
see.
I just did it right now, and I'm kind of worried that... Oh, okay, never mind. I did it behind a... Like, I hopped through a window, but, like, the window was boarded up with wood. I somehow still climbed through the wood.
Ooh, fortune cookie. Let's see what it is. There's too much tendency to attribute to God the evils that man does of his own free will. Agatha Christie.
Show me a virtuous man, and I'll show you someone who's trying too hard.
Hey, you dropped something. Oh, it's your dignity.
Ow. Wait, what?
What happened?
It's weird. I got hit while I'm inside the building, but I don't see anything that's hitting me. Huh.
That is very weird.
Maybe it's just a weird desync lag, but I don't know.
Yeah, very well could have been. There's another fortune cookie. It is what you read when you don't have that. When you don't have... Wait. Ugh, fuck it, I fucked it up. I give up. I was like, I was gonna read it, but then I just didn't read it properly. Oh well, that one's gone. It was there on screen.
Enemies right behind us.
Funny. I'm like, oh, well, there goes that one.
Okay. There's a big boss over there.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how we can get there. Can't open this gate though. Maybe we can go through it after.
Yeah.
Well, that was very weird. I was like colliding with something.
But not the ugliest thing I've killed. Do you feel lucky, Mary?
Die!
Feel lucky, asshole.
Huh. Missed. Oh.
Oh!
They just literally showed up. I was like, wait, what?
I just slashed that bunny out of nowhere. It's like, just whatever. Then
It was a very lucky one because it came out like right after that.
I will make one hell of a ballet.
okay, let's see where I'm at right now.
Luck is believing you're lucky, Tennessee Williams.
Wait a time. Like this isn't your year.
Maybe later when I have time to play this off stream, I need to get better modifiers for my weapons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean they're okay as they are right now, but for hard difficulties, I probably need to use better ones.
Right.
And then again, the only way of doing that is to fuse gems together.
Oh yeah, like you had been doing previously. So yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
just like I said, cool. The gate's open now. We could go for those big ones.
Oh, there's one right here already. Or a few.
Well, good morning, Starshine. And good night.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like there's one all the way here.
Yep.
Chili Rudolph. Okay.
Oh, man, yeah!
Oh.
Right below us.
Yeah.
Love hell of demon guts. I love the smell of demon guts in the morning.
Oh. It's got some swords. Cool.
Stuck.
Oh yeah, I got stuck there for a moment too. I was trying to squeeze in between the oh. Dang. There's bunnies there.
Whoa.
But they didn't do anything when I killed them. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit.
Pull. Hey. Oh, yeah!
Ooh, an elite spectre. I hate the normal ones enough as is.
Hell of demon guts.
Blam! Get exploded by my revolver.
Oh, hello, Noah. And so many different people.
Oh, this guy's like stuck in an invisible wall. Oh, never mind. I got through.
Looks like this isn't your day.
Oh, this is actually a very deep well.
Any
Just
secrets
a
here?
chest.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, just a chest. Got excited for a moment. I was like, ooh, what?
Oh, that was you.
You got surprised by the glass breaking.
Yeah.
Here.
I see anything special over here. Well, I almost lagged there for a second.
Oh, I did. Like for like a second.
Let's grab the modifiers.
Do you feel lucky, asshole?
Nothing much over here.
But not the ugliest thing I've killed today.
Oh, there's one
There are
here,
two
but he's stuck in the wall. So
A man is an angel that has gone to range. Philip K. Dick. There's a black bunny. Let's see. Oh, no, a bunny lord's there. And when you come to a fork in the road, take it, preferably for dinner.
Alright, what did I get for this one? Words, as is well known, are the great foes of reality. Joseph Conrad. I feel like I got that one already.
Let's see where to go next.
Get rid of Krampus, the bad Santa. Oh. Oh, it's the bell dude, but he has a Santa hat. And it's and instead of a bell, it's a bag.
That's funny. Wow, he hits hard too.
Yeah.
More killing? Well, okay.
Oh man. Some of these things. Okay. Alright. Oh shit. I was thinking too much there. I should have like paid better attention to my health. There he goes.
Dying so easy.
It's a tumor guy right here.
Fresh ammo. Nothing like it.
There we go.
They're still alive. Okay,
Oh,
now it's...
Oh. Alright, hold on. I gotta check something here.
Oh, I got a blizzard sword.
Nice.
Time flies when you're grabbing nuns. Oh, we got that one already. Okay, let's...
What did we drop?
What are you looking for?
Blizzard katana. Oh, there was like a.
Oh, because from where it dropped my screen, it was like right here where I'm standing.
Yeah. I got the katana already. I'm just getting like the rest of the things he had dropped.
I was thinking something much around here.
Everything in moderation, including everything. In moderation, including everything. In moderation. Wow, okay.
Is that a tongue twister?
Yeah, I guess it is because like the comma placement, that's so weird. That's a really unique one. I haven't seen anything like that before.
Oh, that's pretty much it. So teleport next area.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was an interesting one. It's all Christmas themed and whatnot. Oh my god, they left us a big gift. But like, look at the wrapping paper.
That's funny.
Oh, Nobutsu Kage. What? What? Nuh-uh, you're lying to me.
No way.
Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to these bone blades because fuck that. Yeah, wow, it's Nobutsu Kage, cool. Yeah, there it is, look.
Wow. Yeah, I never got these weapons before. The Nobutsu Kage and the blizzard.
So now we just have a practice gimp thing here now. That was our gift. We have a practice dummy that's tied up and alive. It's kind of like the guy in Borderlands when you think about it in the shooting range.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But that's freaking cool. Alright. Time to gem this thing out. Oh, what does it have on by default? Oh, it's Blizzard. Never mind. Okay, we'll do chicken green. Freaking yeah, we'll do damage. work. That's cool though. I was complaining about that too, like not too long ago, because you do all these quests to try to restore it, and in the end they're like, nah, but we'll turn it into like a little amulet thing, a little coins in the end of like that side quest line. And I was kind of bummed out, but hey, we got it back. It's a DLC thing, I guess, or not a DLC thing, but like another side quest reward. Oh, Toy's asking, so how's your night been so far? Specifically to you.
It was alright. I had a lot of fun rewatching the Cry of Fury VOD yesterday. For yesterday's VOD. That one bullshit moment when the Saw Runner, the Saw Crazy killed Sriracha and Crystal, and was stuck at the corner. Like, alright, I'm gonna try to inch a little closer to see if I can get it. I got hit, and then you got hit when you're not even near it. It's just funny.
Yeah, like I was even further back than you, and I was trying to revive you, and like I'm just inching forward, and then dead like a second later. All kinds of jank at that one.
Yeah.
So, you can't. You're right, Toy, because Toy was like, "How long have you been streaming?" And you didn't make your announcement on the Discord. I was like, "Oh, that's right." So like I did it in secrecy and in silence, and he was like, okay. I didn't want to bring it to his attention, but no. So yeah, Toy. While I hadn't done that while we were playing around, just us two, essentially, and Daniel and a couple of others. We were doing a side quest, and I got the Nobutsurikage back, and I was just talking to Rio and saying how like it kind of sucked how in the previous quest line we couldn't restore the Nobutsurikage, and it got reduced to becoming like an add-on for another weapon, but I have it back now. So at the same time I'm kind of wondering like what's going on here. Like this is kind of a paradox of sorts, because I have that coin that's technically the Nobutsurikage, and then in my hands I have the Nobutsurikage as well, so like paradox of sorts. I mean, I'm not complaining because I wanted the sword back, but you know.
Actually, hold on. So that coin is actually called amulets. So what you can do is you can only equip one, and basically equipping one allows you to modify your character with a certain ability.
Oh right. So where would I go to equip those coins? Oh, I found it. Upgrades.
Upgrades go to amulets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was Forbidden Fruit. I don't remember actually.
I think for the Nobutsurikage, it's the the Nobutsurikage is supposed to be Ninja Touch.
Oh, Ninja Touch. Oh, okay. Melee damage plus 30. Oh, okay. So I get like a plus 30 buff, but then I get minus 20 on light and heavy weapons, like that aren't the blade.
Yep.
Who had the most deaths during last night's run? Oh yeah, I didn't even really look into that. Who died the most? Was it me?
I can probably look it up. Let me see.
Okay.
All I know is that all I know is that you took the most amount of damage, 3,000.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not shying away from that. That's definitely true. Multiplayer upgrades? Oh, what? Cool.
Okay, wait. Oh, I see. So it determines by killed by melee and killed by shooting. So I think for you it's 85 deaths. For me it's hold on. Me it's 67
those the
deaths.
deaths though, or are those the actual kills though that like we've done?
It's weird because like the last two categories says killed by melee and killed by shooting.
Oh, killed by melee and killed by shooting. Okay.
Yeah. So Crystal died the least, and Sriracha died 29 times. I died 67 times, I think.
So I pretty much died the most then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. There's your answer.
But then again, I'm only going off of this, so I could be right or I could be wrong.
Right. Oh, armor upgrades. What? There's all these things I don't have equipped. Why did I take so long to not equip these? I've been running essentially naked because like all I had were weapon upgrades. I like the challenge. I mean, to an extent. I mean, I'm not gonna play this game immediately on the highest difficulty like I did with the first game, because I feel like that, like, well, there's a difference between this game and that game, honestly, because I think this is a bit more fair, and also, you get rewarded for your trouble in this game since it's a loot shooter, and in the first game it's just like, nah, it's just, they're literally just bullet sponges that eat your freaking ammo, and if you don't have money to get more, then you're screwed, essentially. And the stamina, too. The stamina was a really big hindrance. When do I learn the healing wave? Huh.
Oh, you don't have that? Oh, you don't have that yet?
I don't think I do. Let me look at my skills. Because I have healing flame. I don't think I have healing wave yet. Yeah, okay. I guess I get that later. Because I was looking through my upgrades, and there's buffs for the healing wave. It increases the radius and all of that. And the cast time and all that. Or decreases the cast time. What do I want for my power upgrade? Should probably upgrade Grip of Darkness because it can be useful. Is there a limit to how many powers I can equip?
By powers, I think. Yeah, I think you can't have up to 4 powers.
Oh.
It shows on top of your health bar.
Okay, yeah, let me check then. Oh, no. I don't mean like my,
If that's what you mean, but...
Or the power upgrades, I mean.
Oh, I think you can only have... Yeah, I think you're limited to, I think, 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Even then, that's like quite a bit to mess around with. We're all anime watchers here. Which show would you say is your favorite of the season so far? It could also be an anime that continued from last season too, like Vinland Saga, Dr. Stone. Do you have an answer for that? Have you been watching stuff from this season?
Are you asking me or?
Yeah.
I don't know. Coming behind with anime lately.
All right. Toy says mine would either have to be Kimono Michi, Rise Up, or Ascendance of a Bookworm. I think so far for this season, from the ones that I'm watching, I gotta really think about it. But what would it be? Well, I don't know. I don't have a definitive answer, honestly, because like the ones I'm watching are good for different reasons. Like there's Dr. Stone, which is like a shonen. It's good for what it is. It's starting to pick up in like the main conflicts in the plot. Then there's also others like No Gun's Life, which is like a kind of hard-boiled noir-esque show, which is interesting as well. Then there's also stuff like, hold on. There's also stuff like, I want to say Blade of the Immortal, which is pretty cool. It's a very like straight to the point one where it's just like, hey, this girl wants revenge for her family that got like murdered because her father was the head of a swordsman dojo, and like this like group of people took it upon themselves to like eliminate dojo heads and the actual dojos themselves if they weren't able to like prove their worth in combat. And the guy that she ends up hiring to help her get her revenge is this guy that has these bloodworms in him, so they're immortal. He's immortal essentially because it causes him to like regenerate. So in a way, he's kind of like a old Japanese samurai style Wolverine, but this guy's like a killer though. He's killed over like 100 people, so he has a bit of a past with him, and it's interesting. Like it's straight to the point. The combat's great. It's really crazy when the fights get going. It's very fluid.
Interesting.
So that might be one of my favorite, more action oriented ones, I'd say. Overly Cautious Hero looks hilarious. There's so many shows you've already picked up. Yeah, I know what you mean, right? Like you have your list of shows you want to watch, and then you also have more that just come along. And then there's also things from the previous seasons, and it can become overwhelming even.
Oh, yeah, I still need to catch up on High School Girl season 1, so I can watch season 2.
Oh yeah, I watched that. That one's pretty good.
I remember my brother keeps like, yeah man, go watch High School Girl 2. I was like, so man, I'm busy with school too, so I'll probably binge watch it during the break.
Yeah, that one's good because I mean it's like half retrospective in terms of like games at the time, and also because I mean I find the story interesting. It's this girl that doesn't really like talk to anyone, but this one kid was basically total idiot. She opened up to that guy, and then that guy's just not willing to admit, hey, you know what, you're cool and I like you. So it's a little frustrating because like it's just like, just say it already. But at the same time, it's still good too.
Yeah. I think I know why I'm like very weak. It's because I'm not equipping gems that are modified to my level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because right now I have some gems that are like within like 20 or 30%, and they barely have and they don't have any negative effects too.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so when I was bringing up Blade of the Immortal, Toy said to ask you if you remember a anime, or I guess, would it be an anime? It's more of an OVA, I think, right? Called Ninja Scroll? It was like an older one, much older one, where it was like very ultra violent, and it was one of those like late 80s, early 90s style ones where like they have lots of like strobing and flashing during the fight scenes, but it was like a very ultra violent one, and it was like it's one of the classics. Because he's saying the three of us have to make time to watch that.
If I were to watch that, are there any like prequels to it that I need to catch up on, or just don't worry about it?
Hold on. I'll look into that real quick. I don't think so though. No, it's just the first film, but like there was a second film that they had announced. I don't know if it ever came out though. Oh no, they turned the second one into like a mini series apparently. But yeah, no, you don't really have to watch anything else to get into that. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Oh, you meant High Score Girl. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. If you get caught up, we can watch the later episodes then.
Oh.
But Ninja Scroll is tight. Yeah, it is. It's classic anime when you think of like freaking over the top like swordsman shows, kind of like what Rurouni Kenshin wants to do essentially, but like it can get away with it because it's not an anime, it's an OVA. Yeah, say what you will about the guy that made it, of course, but you know, hey, when something's good, something's good. I hate to say it. Like, I can separate the two. Not everybody can do that. And I can understand that, though. What do I want to equip, though? What else do I want to
Oh, those are trial missions. If you do one of those, you'll get special rewards, and you also get more Orbs of Masamune that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, let's do that then. This trial is the first step to unlock weapon infusion for Master Smith's anvil. Yeah, okay. Are you willing to accept this trial? Cool. I'll do it.
Alright.
So Toy says if you get caught up to episode 12, let us know. We haven't seen 13 and onwards.
Which anime?
For High Score.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll let you guys know.
All right. You literally spawned into a fight. Oh man, yeah, Loma Sarakage feels a lot more fluid than it did in the first game, but it feels just as strong as like the fully upgraded one at the end. Yeah, I'm just like slicing through these guys like they're butter. It's crazy. god, I'm stuck on something. Oh, we got buffs? What are those buffs from?
Oh, I think they're from the statues.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of just noticed that barely on the bottom right. I had like damage resistance and stuff.
There.
Oh, okay.
But the grind is very, very, very grindy in this game because if you want to upgrade your weapons, like increase damage or increase stats, it only require about require a few from the start, but later on it gets exponentially expensive.
Yeah, you said like at some point it could get to like where it requires 1,000 of them, right?
Yep. It's funny because when I was checking the Steam forums, there's some people that are trying to hack it already.
To like lower the requirements, or just to have everything?
Just to maximize their Oruso Masamune.
Oh wow, okay. So they're like at work on that. You know, like it's only been 3 years since this game came out, but that's pretty funny. That they're still so determined. They're like, no, that's not fair. I want an easy way out.
It's funny too because it also reminded me when I was playing Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. If I want to have the best replay value ever, I would need I need to rack up at least 21,000 grade. And the grade it's another kind of currency that you can use to modify your next New Game Plus.
Oh wow. So like, does that mean you have to like do multiple playthroughs just to have those accumulate?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Like, so like how many playthroughs would that equate to essentially?
See, for 21k grade, that'll probably be about maybe about roughly 8 to 10 New Game Pluses.
Jeez. That's like getting to the point of like Dark Souls New Game Plus type stuff, because I remember back, I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but like one of my friends, he was trying to like max out this one thing where I think you get like if you max it out, eventually you get like a transformation where you turn into like a dragon. Not like a big one, but like I guess like a humanoid dragon. And it's kind of like a DT in a way.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so he said like, yeah, you know, I'm like on New Game Plus 4 right now. Like I've done 4 playthroughs and I still don't have it fully unlocked. I'm like, god fucking damn, dude. He's like, yeah, because they give it to you like piecemeal. Like there's like the helmet or like the head part, I guess, and then you get your arms and then your legs and then like the rest of your body or something weird like that. Friendly reminder: this guy had a Ouija. Is 10 years old now. Oh man. Alright, yeah, alright. I think we'll do a couple more of those then, because I mean those aren't too hard. I'm sure they get harder, but as it is now, they're not that difficult.
As far as I know, I think for each trials they have different battlefields.
Oh, okay. So you can just keep redoing these to keep getting orbs, huh?
Yep.
Oh man. Did we see the Scoob movie trailer? I haven't gotten around to watching it yet, no. I want to though, so I can see what it's all about.
Looks like this isn't your week.
Oh dang. Look at this thing, this juggernaut. Super tanky. Oh, we got like several of them. There we go. Like the time it took me to take one down, you took the other one down, and like the wave of like additional enemies.
Well, yeah, because I also modified my my skills to use more. Yeah, I hey, hold on, give me a minute. so I mainly prioritize my skill on Grip of Darkness, which will stun enemies which stun enemies in a large area of effect. So I have modifiers that increase duration and damage, and I also like to use that skill a lot too. So it's very useful.
Yeah, I just upgraded it fully, but I think I'm gonna start respecking so that I could take advantage of it being leveled up all the way. Because it is useful, especially for like the lesser enemies, so that way they don't get in your way while you're trying to like deal damage to the bigger ones.
Wow, look at you. Mama's little demons all grown
And then bam, dead.
Yeah. It's getting mixed reactions. Oh really? You're looking forward to it though. I only saw like a tiny snippet, and that was like when they flash back to like when Scooby first meets Shaggy. Like Shaggy's having a picnic on the beach or something, and like Scooby looks like young Scooby, like in a pup named Scooby-Doo almost. And it was a cute moment though. Like he hands him a sandwich and they start eating and they get along. But yeah, it's cute. It's interesting. I need to watch the full trailer though, so I could give my full thoughts on it. But just that snippet alone, I thought was cute.
It's funny because this kind of reminds me of how I think in the final episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, I think they went back to how Ash first met his Pikachu, and Ash's Pikachu was actually Pichu.
Oh, that's so. In the last episode of Sun and Moon, they show that.
Yeah, they showed that.
Oh, yeah.
How Ash's Pikachu came to be.
Oh, okay. Because I know that they were gonna do that with the upcoming one for Sword and Shield. So like, huh, that's interesting. So I guess maybe that segues into that, because I guess they probably go into more detail or something.
Let's see. Are you able to unlock any more trials?
I think so far it's just those two. It said the first and the last one. Yeah, so I only have Trial of Infusion 1 and 2, but I'm gonna assume you get the rest of these later on. Yeah, so that's
What'd you do, by the way, too?
Oh, good.
Oh.
Almost jumped off completely.
Okay, there's not much over here, so I guess more side quests.
Yeah, I think I have like one more I can do. I think they're the bounties. Oh, I have
we can do that.
a lot of those. Oh shit. Yeah.
Well, let's get them through.
50 Shades of Shade. Okay, let's do that one. Everyone who knows me knows I'm far from being a harsh judge of opiates and the like, but the new downer people call Shade is spiraling out of control. It causes some weird-ass mutations, turning those poor Yakuza sobs into some kind of missing link between humans and demons, mutating their cell structure. We certainly don't want to see what the next step of this evolution is. Do everyone a favor and eliminate those junkies. Okay, Larry. Do that one first, then. I have a lot of those. That list is very large, but hey, easy picking. Puss says, "You're my bro, Rion. I ain't mad you spoiled the finale for me. I'm mad at the writers."
Oh, oops.
I mean, we've already been spoiled on key points with that anime for a while now. Like, people would not shut up about, oh man, Ash finally won the league tournament, blah blah blah. It's like, that would have been nice for us to have gotten to that on our own without people spoiling it. But, you know, because we were enjoying that anime genuinely just for what it was, because it's kind of like a return to form in a way to the older, like, seasons of the anime. Like, kind of like in terms of the comedy, like similar to like the Indigo League era and some of like the Johto stuff. And like the people are always shitting on the animation. They're like, it looks like shit or whatever. But what they don't realize is they went with that art style because it allows for more like expressive like faces and stuff. Like their reactions to things are a lot more comical and like over the top and exaggerated. And it's really good because of that. Like, you get some really good expressions. You still really enjoyed the Sun and Moon anime. Yeah, me too, man. That's why I kept watching it. I would have just been like, ah, fuck this long ago, but I kept watching it. It was a nice I don't know, adventure on its own.
Oh, wow, I see a bunch of modifiers on my screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I found a fortune cookie. Quotation is a serviceable substitute for wit, Oscar Wilde. That's true, right? People try to come off as smart because they can reference things with quotes.
That's it, they do their research.
I mean, most don't.
Trapped in a video game factory, do not send help.
Feel lucky, Mary?
He said, "Feel lucky, Mary," on your end, but for me, he was just going, "Woohoo!"
Today is a good day to die.
So I'm wondering if there's like any like gems I can get so that I can restore the projectiles on the Nobutsuru Kage without having to do the charge move, like just with the regular swing. Because I know there's a weapon that I have already, and it's similar to the one that you have, where that happens naturally. It's just like part of the weapon, like it has energy-based ammo, and it does that.
Oh. Well, the thing is, how far are you in the game right now?
Well, we just well, when we last played, we got to Hoji's sister's place, and we're hiding out there, trying to figure out what how they can proceed. Since
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So with the weapon I have, you won't get it till like. Should I split it for, I don't know. Should I split it for you or not?
I mean, is it like a big spoiler, or is it just like something kind of minor? Oh god, I'm dying. I guess it depends on the severity of the spoiler. That's all.
I want to say yes and no, because I want to keep it a surprise.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But it happens at a later point, pretty much. Okay.
Yeah. That's all I can say for now.
Okay. Like much later though, or are we like approaching?
Yeah, much.
It? Okay.
Much later.
All right. Well, you know what? I appreciate that though. So thanks, because like That's the thing, right? It's hard to tell people things like that without like actually spoiling it. So I understand that.
Oh shit.
So like the funny thing is, right? They basically did like a scorpion chain drag to me when I leveled up, and you know, since that level up thing does damage, I killed somebody with it while I was being dragged.
That's funny.
Stop. Wang attack.
Back on the topic of Pokemon and the animes, I guess. I don't know how to feel about the upcoming adaptation of Sword and Shield, because based off of the trailer that I saw, it seems like they're retconning everything, kind of like what they did with that movie, which was a retelling of like Ash and Pikachu's origins when, you know, they go to Kanto, or when they leave Pallet Town for the first time, and then they see Ho-Oh and all of that. I kind of didn't like that because, you know, whatever. Pikachu talks when they're at that scene where they almost die because of the wave of Spearow and Fearow at the very beginning. But aside from that, like, I don't, it's like whatever. It does bother me, but it's not like the biggest problem. For me, it's more the fact that they're kind of like trying to rewrite history in a way, because it's like I grew up with that show from the very beginning, and so, you know, my whole thing was it was really cool seeing Ash traveling with Brock and Misty and all of that. But like starting with that movie, they're kind of just like being thrown to the side. They're like, no, they're just gym leaders, that's it really. And then this upcoming adaptation of Sword and Shield, they're basically retconning it and starting fresh again. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, a lot of the, you know, characters look good and all, and entertaining. It looks like it could be entertaining, but I don't know. Honestly, that's kind of putting like a bad taste in my mouth, where they're just like, yeah, you know what? Forget everything he's done up until this point, you know? Because it used to all still follow the same continuity, and I kind of liked that. I actually really liked that, and that's why I was like giving Sword and Shield a chance, because, or sorry, Sun and Moon a chance, because it didn't forget its past while still being its own thing. But this thing is just like, with Sword and Shield now, it's just like, none of that happened. What are you talking about? Like, literal decades just gone.
Yeah. I don't remember Pokemon where Pikachu talks.
Yeah, that too. That was very weird. It was like, I still remember this clip when you know that first came out in theaters. I still remember some guy like on his phone recorded that scene, and he was at a movie theater, and everyone was like, "What? What? Why?" And then the guy that was recording is like, "What the fuck?" Like everyone was so surprised and disappointed. And yeah, you know, I think I share that sentiment too. It's like I'm not gonna be that guy where it's like, oh, that's like the dumbest thing ever, but like that's still weird. And my friend had mentioned too that because that was a recording, of course, of the dub. Pikachu's voice when Pikachu was talking is one of the voice actresses in Panty and Stocking. I don't remember which one of the two it is, but he's just like, that's even weirder. Why'd they go with her? That's all I can hear now. I'm just like, oh, dude, yeah, you made that even worse for me now. Gross. Cause like Pikachu's like saying some stuff too, like Ash is like on the floor, he's like, Pikachu, why won't you get back at your Pokeball? And then Pikachu in that girly voice is like, because I want to be by your side always. And it's like really weird. I'm just like, ugh. It rubs me the wrong way. It kind of makes my skin crawl. And then knowing what I know about that voice actress now too, and who they voice, I'm just like, I don't know about that.
Well, morning, Sasha. And good night.
There's a guy below us, but what? Oh dang! Look at these guys over here.
Whoa! I mean, I it took me a few seconds after I made mincemeat of these guys already.
Yeah, we just looked at them, we blinked, and they were dead.
Face it. Really?
Oh, a tumor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here he is, superior tumor.
Oh, there are two of them.
Like it.
Oh, he farted.
Oh yeah, this one did too, but I was away from him when he did it, thankfully.
Hey, you wanted my wing?
Yeah, it was one of the female Yakuza's. That's what they say. They're like, I want your wang, asshole, or something like that.
Oh my god.
Son of a demon.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Oh wow, really? Why? What are you fighting right now?
Oh no, I'm still killing that. Oh, it's dead now. I was still killing that one tumor.
Oh.
But as soon as the tumor goes, as soon as the tumor releases its own like skeleton or something, it gets very strong.
Right. Yeah, I just killed the
One
other
hit.
one right now.
Yeah, one hit took my one hit took away about 75% of my health.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. And that's like considering you being the level that you are too.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you feel lucky, Mary?
Hey, what's in this stuff anyway, Socrates? Let's see. Any enemies around here? Oh, hey, junkie.
What? Wait!
Like, I didn't hear the whole thing, but all I heard was someone yell, "Wang!" Oh, so like, since you know you're technically player 2, do you still get Wang's one-liners when you kill stuff?
Yeah, I still do.
Huh. I was wondering why that was. Okay. That's pretty funny. I guess you're alternate universe Wang that just decided to wear a mask, or like, you know, decided to cover up.
There's treasure chest up there. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
There we go. There's some enemies below us, but I don't know where to get there.
Oh.
Not these enemies, but there are other ones.
Oh yeah, I fell down and I found some. You're fighting a rabbit right now?
Already? Killed it.
Nice. Yeah, I heard the music stop, so yeah. Like, even though I wasn't next to you, like, the music still plays.
Is that all you got?
Nice.
Hey! Drop something! Oh! It's your dignity.
Surround him. Oh. I think I
Is it
found a secret.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it is.
And there's a washing machine for no reason. An indestructible washing machine too.
And warning, never walk or tilt. The machine can fall over and cause serious injury or death. Okay, but what about me slashing it? Nothing.
Yeah, and you can't push it either. I tried just now. Whoa! Whoa! Look behind you! You see that?
Whoa, what the hell? Don't destroy it when it explodes.
That had to have been deliberate. That had to have been deliberate. Because I pushed it and then that came out. Wow, what an Easter egg.
If it is one. Whoa.
Oh, it almost stood upright too. Wow. Almost.
It kind of reminds me of a funny movie a funny movie scene I watched called "Don't Be a Menace,"
Okay.
and it's black and this so one of the guy's friends was outside and then they saw another group of guys. They come at him with a gun to his head. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Are you scared or something? Then his friend came along. I said, "Do we have a problem?" And then, and then the guys in the car brought an RPG. But the funny thing is, the RPG was loaded backwards the wrong way. and then all right, and then he gets his car key, a van key, and then opens the van. You see a nuclear bomb that says USSR. I said, "Do we have a problem?" Hmm?
Yeah, like he
And
keeps
then the guy's
adjusting the aim each time he says that. He's like, "Do we have a problem?" Yeah, I remember that.
And the driver's like, USSR. That's right. Messing one time, you could be like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The Nagasaki killed me. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That was good.
Yeah, that's a great film. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood. Love that movie. So funny. Oh, I guess we're done, huh? I just barely noticed.
Yeah. Another funny part of the movie was they went to the market where it was held by two Asian owners.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and the assassin wasn't going for the black dude. Was going for the guy who owns the restaurant, and then he gave him the gun, and they all looked at him like, the man. It was funny too because if you look carefully, the guy had a Beretta, and had a Beretta trying to kill the store owner, but after the end of that, he gives him the Glock.
I also remember, I think it might have been at that same liquor store where they keep following him and they're like, "You buy now!"
Oh yeah, yeah. Hurry up and buy!
Hurry up and buy! Yeah. And like, I think there's a guy robbing them and like they're helping him out because they're still paying attention to the black people just in the store. They're like, "You hurry up, you buy now!"
Yeah, and also that same place, the guy who was assassin was stealing money from the bank, and then the store was like, "Hey, picks up $1, you forgot this."
Yeah, I remember that.
Assassin for a thief.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh. The man. Yeah. Oh man, that's a great film.
All right, where to?
We have like 10 more bounties, so let's do this one. Toxic Avengers. We have a reports. Oh, that English. A reports of increasing numbers of enemies that's been exposed to the effects of elemental gems, covering their bodies with poisonous aura. Those powerful foes form the gang called the Toxic Avengers. It's also a reference to that movie, the same name. They are very difficult to kill since we cannot get them up close. We need a warrior who can resist their magic and defeat them for us. Oh, and then as a reward, I get this thing called the Medusa Ray, which is a power gauntlet. Oh, he saved them too near the end of the movie. I just noticed that the money in this game, it's a pun. It's called Zillion because Zilla and Yen and Zillion.
Oh yeah. Oh, enemies.
Oh no, we got dynamite. cookie shirt over the weekend reminded you of when Ashtray was telling his pops about his first time. He said he met this fine brown girl. He went over to her house, fucked, and the mom was out. He went to church, but she came back. She smelled the sex in the air and caught them in bed. Then she wanted to join.
Pull yourself together, man.
Oh, I don't even know why I tried to do these things when it clearly says powers immune. I kind of just barely realized that's there for a reason.
Stop. Wang a time.
But yeah, so there's a weird thing about enemies that have powers immune. They're not. Sometimes they're not completely immune. They just, there are some enemies that have it, and I was able to pin them with my grip of darkness power.
So I guess it just depends, huh?
Yeah. Oh, frame drops like nothing.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh jeez.
Time pulling double trigger.
So I was gonna ask too. So like, what GPU are you running right now?
Wait, what?
I was gonna ask. So what GPU and CPU are you running right now?
I have to check my specs.
Oh, okay.
We all tap out really.
But I'm also gonna assume you're like running this game probably at a higher resolution than I am, because I'm only running it in 720 right now.
Feel lucky, chump?
Oh, Toy says, bro, when the Shiki was reading her poem, and how the next man breaks her heart, she'd mutilate his genitals and kill him. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Let's see. I got 8 CPUs, 4 gigahertz. It's an Intel Core i7 6700K CPU.
Oh, okay.
And GPU. Let's see. I should know this, but I don't remember where to look for it.
Crap. There was DX Diag will tell you, I think.
Yeah, because I'm on it right now. I have the direct diagnostic tool window open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be right there. Like, it should say, it should have a tab for it. You're probably either running like something from Intel or AMD, like probably like a 10 series NVIDIA GPU, or like a AMD, like maybe 5 series RX card from AMD, or you know, maybe newer. I don't know. Kind of what I'm asking. Just curious. Because like I'm running old hardware, honestly. Like the only thing that's like new in my setup is my GPU, and even then it's not like the newest thing. It's a i5 8600K. It's a 6-core. I think it's a 6-core processor and like that's pretty good for an i5. And my GPU is like the older thing out of like my build. It's a 1060 6GB model. So like, I mean, I can still stream a lot of stuff with it, but like I have to knock it down. Like I could do probably most things in 1080 depending on what, but like if it's like Vulkan enabled, of course that'll definitely help and it runs a lot smoother. But like, you know, running it and streaming at the same time, of course. Just running it, yeah, I could run most things still on like 1080 high or medium, depending if it's like a really intensive game.
He looks good.
Oh crap, I'm about to die. Oh, my regen ran out. Shit.
Okay, so my GPU is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070.
You're running a 2070? Damn. Nice.
It's funny too because I think a couple years ago, my brother and I we were looking for like computer parts off of just during the weekends, because originally I didn't have that GPU yet. I had a lower tier NVIDIA GeForce card
Like a 10
that I got
series?
from, I think the 10 series from Newegg.
Oh, alright.
So basically my computer right now, I got all that from a Newegg deal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I'm gonna upgrade my GPU pretty soon too, but like it's gonna still be a 10 series. I'm just gonna go from a 1060 to a 1080, but like even that's like a very big jump because you have more VRAM and like it's able to handle a lot more. Like I want to get the TI model, so I'd be going from like 6 gigabytes of VRAM to like I think it's 11. So that's kind of overkill. Like I don't really need a RTX card because I don't really care about ray tracing. Like, you know, it's not that big a deal to me, honestly. It's just like, oh, you have nicer reflections, I guess. But I mean, yeah, of course, it's always nice to have the newer ones. But like, I'm totally fine just with the 1080 because I think I could still run a lot of things and stream them fine in 1080 with it. And that's all I really want it for. So I could just stream 1080 60 FPS instead of 720 like I'm doing right now. Like I'm real close to getting one too. Like I have an older CPU I'm sitting on, and I think with that I'll have enough to buy it. And if not, I think I might also find someone to buy my 1060. Because I was telling my teacher actually, and he was interested because he's like, you know, I just bought a graphics card not too long ago for our home theater PC, and I'm like, oh really? What are you running? He's like, I was like, I didn't really pay attention to the model. I just know it's an NVIDIA card, but I think it's old. I was like, oh well, you know, I have a 1060 I'm trying to get rid of. If you're interested, it would probably like do really well for encoding. Like if you're only using it as a home theater setup. And that's like really the main reason I want that 1080 too, is because of encoding. Because with OBS, I could take off a lot of CPU strain if I switch to a different encoder. Because I'm using H.264, which is really CPU intensive. And what I could do alternatively, once I get the 1080 Ti, is I could switch to NVIDIA's encoder. They have an NVENC encoder that utilizes your GPU's VRAM instead of like taking up CPU power. And since I have 11 gigs of VRAM to mess around with, it's more than enough to handle that and whatever game I'm running at the same time. So it'll look nice, and I'll be running 1080 60 FPS for the streams. Man, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna look great.
Oh, definitely. And another thing about my computer is that my brother and I really need to get bigger computer cases because there are times whenever I played RE2 Remake or Devil May Cry 5, my computer starts to make that buzzing noise because it's overheating the graphics card by a lot.
Oh, yeah. So like, oh, okay, yeah. So you reached like a thermal bottleneck then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's also another thing I want to do later on too. Like, I would love to have a full ATX case. I have a mid-tower case right now, but I want a full tower case at some point. And I want to get one with like tempered glass too, just because like it's nice having those tempered glass side panels so you can see all your hardware inside. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I saw one that wasn't that expensive on Amazon for like around $100 too. So I don't know, I might splurge around Christmas time or my birthday and get that for myself.
The money that Zero Noah gives you.
Oh no, that's going like, if it's not going to the GPU, honestly, that's probably like, yeah, actually, yeah, but at the same time, hey, it's for me, but it's also for the stream, so, you know. Best of both worlds, thankfully. I'm also thinking of buying, like, a couple things too later on, like an XLR mic instead of like this USB one I have, because XLR mics are a lot better in quality. And there's like a really good one that went down in price, like this year specifically, I think. And so I would have to get that, get an amp for it, but it's not too expensive. And then there's like a headset I want to buy too. There's I think it's by Corsair. It's called the Void. And there's like the wireless version called the Void Pro. And of course it's RGB backlit because yeah, man, why not? Because like I used to have a 7.1 headset, but it messed up because I lost. No, I didn't lose it. What happened was is the top part that goes over your head. I forget what that part of the headset's called, but yeah, that top thing that goes over your head that connects the two headphones together. That broke. So I can't wear them anymore. Like, they still function. It's just that part of the headset broke. And so, like, now I can't use them anymore. And I've been using, like, earbuds since. But, yeah, it'd be nice to get a 7.1 headset again because, man, it's like when you go from 60 FPS to, like, anything higher, like 90, 120, 144. You don't want to go back, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same thing with surround because even if like the game doesn't support like 7.1 or anything, you could still do what they call virtualization, and that like goes a long way too. If you have like headsets that have, you know, multiple speakers, it really does take advantage of that because it's like way more immersive, you know? Like I feel like I'm able to hear things from farther away and I can pinpoint exactly where they're coming from. And like since I'm only using earbuds right now and they're stereo, I'm like, oh, it's coming like generally from the right side, but not, I don't know exactly where. But like with, you know, like a 5.1 or 7.1 setup, you can pinpoint it. You're like, oh man, yeah, that's like, it's like, how would I say, like, I guess in like clock directions, it'd be like, oh yeah, he's coming from 2 o'clock, instead of me being like, he's to the right somewhere. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, small things, but I mean, it's just like nice to have those things, of course. They're not necessary by any means, but they definitely improve the experience and like your time on your computer.
Right.
And like that's the thing too, right? Like I don't even really want like an overkill system. It'd be nice, of course, but like as it is now, I still don't really see like switching over to like an RTX card is worth it, unless like you're upgrading from a really old card. Like if you're going like, say, maybe like around from what I'm going to, or like even like maybe lower tier, like a 1050 or like the 9 series cards, like a, you know, 960, 70 or 80, or, you know, the NVIDIA counterpart like a RX 480 or something, then it's totally worth it. But I mean, for what I want, it's not really like, I don't know, me personally, I don't really feel like it's worth the extra asking price. Like I feel like a 1080 is totally fine, especially because I can get one still a lot cheaper than a RTX card secondhand. But I mean, hey, if you got the money, why not, though? Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that checkpoint, I had it like load for like a second. That was interesting.
Yeah, same here.
That might just be more like synchronization than anything, though. I don't think it's like our system. I'm still like amazed at how like well optimized this game is. I feel like it's such a big difference over the first game. The first game was a lot rougher in regards to that. I remember it crashing on me every now and then too, especially during like boss fights. This game hasn't crashed on me once, I don't think.
I don't know, because when I played Shadow Warrior 1, I never had any crashes before.
Yeah, like I remember when I was fighting one of the immortals, I think it was the first one that I fought, like the big guy in the armored statue. It froze on me a couple times while I was fighting him. It would just crash the game. Oh shit. Alright, very close to dying. Oh god. I think I'm gonna die because I'm poisoned. We gotta fight two of these things. Jesus. A puker and freaking... oh no. Oh, I'm fucking dead, man. I'm like at 5 health. Oh, the statue's right there. Okay, good. I was shitting bricks for a moment.
Nothing like a fresh clip.
Yeah, these tumors, man, they really put the hurt on you. If you're not careful. Okay, tumor's down. Got a skill point for that too. Nice. Oh, that's funny. So the things that the puker throws up, like they're like in the shape of a bomb, like a missile.
Huh.
They're like sludge missiles almost.
Stop. Wait, shit.
Oh, you got him? Nice.
Yep. I had to pull a Delta trigger. I ain't happy about it.
Hey, but I got the job done. I was over like off in the distance, like on this cliff here, just popping them.
Oh yeah, so one cool thing about the Fury meter, you can also cancel it whenever you feel like whenever you feel like you don't have to use it.
Oh, so it's kind of like DT where you could stop it so it doesn't drain the whole meter.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, see, I gotta keep that in mind next time. I kind of thought it was like a one and done thing, and you gotta just let the meter run.
It's funny because I was looking over with my gems. I got some gems that are like level 1, level 2, level 3. I should probably start selling those, or just fuse them, see what I get.
Yeah, I would. I'd probably just keep them as like fusing material, if anything, because like you said, like it doesn't matter what you use, so why not the cheap ones, right? Or the low level ones.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing these chests here before we teleport again. Oh, I got a pistol. Or sorry, no, it's an automatic shotgun. Cool. Huh.
What's the name of it?
Let me check again. Weapon. Oh, the puncher. It's basically like the striker from Resident Evil.
Let me see. Let me see if I have that weapon. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm equipping right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. I might start using it. I mean, of course, I love that sawed off. That's like gonna be my go-to, but I'm always willing to give another weapon a chance just to see how they work. Okay, there one last chest here. Okay. Oh, that's not fair. Oh wait, no. Okay, got it. Yeah, cause like there was like an ability I couldn't get because it was stuck on top of the well, not an ability, but like one of the gems was stuck on top of the like shrine over there, and I was trying to jump up to the shrine, but it wasn't like I was hitting some weird collision with it, so it would like knock me down. So I had to jump like on a cliff that was in the distance, and then like air dash over to it, and I got it.
Ah.
I was worried. I was like, "Oh, that's not fair. I can't get it." It was teasing me. But all right. Too bad the Striker IRL didn't have much budget to be mass-produced. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'm more old school though. I think I like. While I do appreciate those newer ones, like that are magazine fed, I think I'm more of a pump action guy when it comes to shotguns. Like the Spaz, you cannot go wrong with a Spaz ever. Or like a Remington 870. Those are like the go-tos, I think. Attack of the drones. Okay. Zilla's Ibatsu is getting closer to Calamity Town. They even started building their bases around the city. It's hard to admit, but even though our clan has a huge number of skilled warriors, we cannot even fight them back. They're using drones to patrol the streets, so there's no chance for us to go anywhere near their bases. Lo Wang, because of your experience with dealing with them, we're asking for your help. Destroy Zilla's drones so we can take care of the rest. Shigeru Miyazaki. Alright. Let me just go get some ammo, though. Top myself off on me. Lost considered it to be a destructive device. Oh, really? So it's too good at what it did? Why is that the case, though, when we have something like an AA-12 that's been commercially accepted? Like, if anything, that should have been the weapon to have not gotten mass-produced, the AA-12, because I've seen some things, I've seen some mods that people have done to those, like ammo conversions, where they go from using shotgun shells to, like, flat-out making it so that they can have higher caliber rounds in them. Like, I'm not talking like 50 cal or anything, but like higher caliber rounds than the 12 gauges that they use, or just, you know, like, it's crazy. Increasing the rate of fire even more than what's available at factory, and basically giving it a bipod and like just using it as like a shotgun LMG. It's ridiculous. That stuff's all interesting to me though, like seeing what people can do to weapons and modifying them.
And then comes Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
And Metro Exodus.
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait to get into the Metro series.
Yeah, because if you do stream it, it should probably get you at least around, I think, 2 or 3 streams, because it's not that long of a game. At least concerning 2033 redo and Last Light redo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and like I think I'm gonna just rebuy them on PC though, because what happened was I had them for Xbox, but my friend that I was game sharing with, he doesn't play on Xbox anymore, and he sold his Xbox, so he doesn't have access to his gamer tag or anything anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah. So like I'm probably just gonna like get them like on sale or something. If they do like a holiday sale or something, I'll probably pick them up. I'm sure they will though. And if not, they're not too expensive since they've been out for a while.
The only downside is that if you want Exodus, you have to get on Epic Launcher.
Oh, that's right.
During PC.
Damn.
I had to get Metro Exodus on the Epic Launcher because I was too late for the Steam deal for
yeah,
Metro
that's
Exodus.
right. Because like they were still honoring people's pre-orders on PC. I remember that. Like, they're like, if you already bought it on Steam, you have it and you have access to the DLC and the updates, but no one else can buy it after a certain date or whatever. Yeah, I was too late on that too. I didn't think about it till like it was too late, honestly. Freaking Epic, man. You need to chill with that. I don't want to give them my money, man, because like I just don't. I don't want to support them.
The UI is crap, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like I'm hearing it's a nightmare to just use the launcher itself. And I don't know if they ever fixed it, but apparently there's a major bug going around where even if you get refunded for your game, you can still access it as long as you have it installed.
I never heard that one before.
Yeah, there was like a major oversight. So people that wanted refunds on their games, they got their refunds, but you know, like of course because of that, then their key for the game gets revoked and it's no longer showing up in their library. But if you like look through your files and you launch the game from within there, then it'll still launch and you still have full access to it.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a feeling that got fixed real quick, but if not, then hey, nice.
Yep.
I should play New Vegas as well. It's long, has many choices, and lots of replayability. Yeah, definitely, but I want like a comprehensive list of like must-have mods for games like that, because I know Vanilla Vegas, Vanilla Fallout 3, and you know pretty much any Elder Scrolls game, vanilla is just it's barely playable because you need so many overhauls and like optimizations to prevent it from like crashing.
Let's see, with the exception of Skyrim, but
right, yeah,
Skyrim you need a little bit more.
I think it's just quality of life stuff that Skyrim needs. It's pretty stable compared to the other games though.
Yep.
But I have had my fair share of crashes even running on vanilla though. Speaking of companies I don't want to give my money to, Disney Plus just launched, but it comes bundled with Hulu, so you might try and persuade your sister to pay for that service. I'm kind of tempted too, because they got a lot of good shows, because fucking Disney's starting to own everything slowly but surely. Like they got the 90s X-Men show, they got freaking Gargoyles, they got all the like Disney Saturday morning shows like Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, freaking Tailspin, all that stuff. From like the golden age, if you will. And like tons and tons of old shows and movies, of course, too.
I wish they had Tom and Jerry in there. I'm down for it.
I think that's like one of the few things that like Time Warner has over them though, because I feel like because it's a Hanna-Barbera thing, like Disney can't get their hands on it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So like Tom and Jerry would be more along the lines of whatever streaming service Cartoon Network decides to do, because that's the thing too. They've been considering just ultimately making the move to becoming a streaming service rather than being an actual network. So they want to charge people like to have access to that as a streaming service, so you can like view everything like from the old catalog of things like Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, you know, Jetsons, all those old-timey cartoons like that, and like did the stuff from like later on, like in the 90s, like Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, you know, the early stuff before they did the last season on Adult Swim. And so like they're thinking of doing that as well. So like if anything, that might legitimately be a competitor for Disney Plus or whatever it's called. I'm gonna go look at these other bounties while I'm at it, because I have one already selected, but alright, we'll just read them off. This one's called Chi Crystals. Remember that raw Chi Crystal Smith was using to make the cure for Kamiko. We used them to produce healing potions that boost recovery, the recovery process of our brothers wounded in combat. If you're in Shadow Hills, please look for them and bring as many as you can find. Okay. Oh, I can only have one active bounty, that's right. This one's called Bad Boy. Okay. I don't know how about you, mate, but I love dogs. Until they mutate and go berserk, start ripping people apart. You know, the classic Cujo / Bakersville shit. Or sorry, Baskerville shit. I read it as Bakersville. We stopped counting how many civilians died at the sharp teeth and claws of these creatures from hell. Just exterminate every motherfucker of their kind that crosses your way, and don't worry, not all dogs go to heaven. This one's called Monster Hunter. The monsters have breached our security systems and took control of some parts of Zilla City. We need to get rid of them before they destroy everything we've built. The traitor among us. Low Wing, I've received intel from one of my moles in the city. Zilla Zaibatsu is trying to recruit our dojo kids, tempting them with money and unlimited access to whatever goods they dream of and we lack in this goddamn post-apocalyptic Fallout. I know life might not be easy these days, but our exigency is to protect the secrets of our clan. The code of honor demands it. To my utter grief, two of our best dojo kids, Morikage and Mikimaru, have betrayed us and stolen priceless scrolls from Master Smith's library as a proof of loyalty to their new masters. Execute both of them for their betrayal and retrieve stolen scrolls. Okay. Missing in action. A while ago, Master Zilla sent his elite unit on a top-secret mission to the deepest areas of Shadow Hills. Their vital signs went off shortly, so it's safe to presume they've been killed. However, their PDAs may shed a light on what's going on there. We don't want to draw attention by sending another squad to retrieve the data, and intel they've gathered is invaluable. We need somebody with the right skills and pair of balls to do the job. Collect all PDAs and you'll be greatly rewarded by Zilla Zaibatsu. Infernal affairs. We have reports of increasing numbers of enemies that have been exposed to the effects of elemental gems, covering their bodies with burning aura. These powerful foes form the gang called the Infernals. They are very difficult to kill, since we cannot get them up close. We need a warrior who can resist their magic and defeat them for us. Okay. High voltage. Same thing, just with electric aura. Okay. Cold plate. Same thing. Ice. Got it. So, like, generally, why is it the case that I hear more people now talking about New Vegas more than 3 and saying that New Vegas is better than 3, when, like, I remember when that game came out, it was only really the diehard Fallout fans that were saying it was good, but most people that were like, oh, 3, you know, like, would compare it to Fallout 3 would be like, oh no, 3 is a much better game and better story or whatever. Like, what changed? I don't get what's so, like, different now years later where people have changed their minds about it.
Well, I'm not sure you asked me because I never played any Fallout games in my life.
Oh, alright. No, I guess it's just one of those things. I guess I'll just throw it out there so if someone wants to answer, they can. Yeah, I don't know. I never understood that. I guess I will once I get around to playing those games myself. And I can form my own opinions after. But, okay, so this down there, and then those are the bounties, okay. So I'm ready to start another one whenever you want.
Yeah, sure. We can start right now.
Okay. Let me get back going then.
I'm trying to get rid of the old gems by fusing them together to see what I get.
All right. Because the story writing is really good, more choices, and good stuff. Is that also taking into account the DLC though, like the expansions? you get Disney Plus, hook a nigga up. If I do, yeah, of course, man. I mean, you basically let me use your Crunchyroll account, so why not? I have black family, though. You could relax, Carl. I have a black uncle, black cousin, and black friends, and I've basically gotten the N-word past 50 times over by now.
There's trash chest in here, but let's see if we can find a window we can get through. Oh, found it!
Oh, okay. Yeah, those boarded windows. Unless it's not in that one. No, I don't think it is. DLCs are well written. You like the Old World Blues DLC. Oh, I meant like comparing the DLCs to 3 and New Vegas though. Like, cause you're saying, yeah, like New Vegas is a lot, it's written better. But I was saying, does that include the DLCs though? Like, that they're better than the DLCs from 3? I still don't know where that thing is. Like, how did we get to that chest? Oh.
Oh, it's a wall over there.
How very odd though that this chest is like here but it's not.
I'm trying to peek through, see if I can find it. Oh, weird, because I'm at the spot right now, but
yeah, like
no
on
chest
the,
here.
on the map it shows that it's like right here, exactly. So that's the weirdest thing. And you know, just spamming the key, it doesn't open it for you. Like it's there, but it's not. Oh well. Personally, you've only played Mothership Zeta DLC, so you don't have too many things to compare to. Oh, okay. But like, yeah, I guess from what you're saying though, at least with the base game, the writing and most of it is a lot better because you're given more choices, and your choices have more of an impact in terms of the story. So I could see that, I guess. Makes sense too, since New Vegas came out after. So it, you know, it's only logical that they build upon what 3 did before it. But I'm sorry, when it comes to Bethesda games, to the very end, I'm always going to be that guy that I think I enjoy Oblivion far more than Skyrim. I'm going to be that guy. Oh, you've watched YouTubers play it? Okay. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe what happened with Skyrim with me was that like I got into it too soon after playing through Oblivion, because like I basically played through Oblivion non-stop from beginning to end, and of course taking my time along the way doing side quests and all of that. So like I got a feel for what an Elder Scrolls game is because of it, but at the same time when it came to me playing through Skyrim after it, I was just like, it's just more of the same essentially. And like on top of that, I kind of didn't like the change in the topography and the geography, where it's like, oh, you know, like with Oblivion, you had the swamps, you had like various different types of like climates, and like for the most part, from what like the time I spent on Skyrim, it's like, hey, here's cold windy mountain or cold snowy windy mountain. But I guess, you know, like I should give the game a fair chance, honestly, because I know people don't stop talking about how great that game is, even now.
Well, to me, well, yeah. So about Skyrim, to me, I think it's just overhyped.
And that was kind of a turnoff for me too, I guess. It's just like how relentlessly that game got praised. It was kind of a turnoff for me, I guess. You never played Oblivion? Well, if you played Skyrim, I think you owe it to yourself to at least play through Oblivion once. The thing you got to keep in mind though is Oblivion is a lot like more goofy. I don't think it takes itself as seriously as Skyrim. So because of that, you have like really odd encounters and like dialogue, and also just the combat too. It's not as refined, but it's definitely serviceable. But it's just really funny all around in comparison. And I think that's what I really like about it, is that it doesn't take itself too seriously, because it allows itself to like experiment with different scenarios better that way. Like, there's some good side missions in that game, in all honesty. Probably some of the best in any game I've ever played. Side quests, I should say, but yeah, same thing. Cuddly
So
made it
regarding
to the
Skyrim-
castle world in Odyssey and asked why is it Dark Souls now? Yeah, you're not even wrong. That's totally what I thought too when I first got there. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt too. What were you gonna say, Rion?
Oh, so I was saying about Skyrim. If you really want, if you really want to enjoy the geography of Skyrim a bit more, I would wait till you get a comprehensive mod called Beyond Skyrim. It has it's a team where they make a bunch of landscapes for Skyrim.
Oh yeah, so like it adds more of Tamriel to the map, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, because that was my main issue. Because I mean, it like, as the name suggests, it mainly focuses on the province of Skyrim and not like the rest of Tamriel.
I remember Morrowind had that same thing too, along with Soulstime and Tribunal. And for Morrowind, their team's called Tamriel Rebuilt, so they include the entire mainland of Morrowind, along with Vardenfell and Solstheim.
Oh wow. Yeah, I should really look into all this stuff again. Honestly, maybe like I'll enjoy Skyrim more for it.
Yeah, because right now I still have Morrowind and their older version of Tamriel Rebuilt for longest time. And right now they're still kicking, they're still going, just very slowly.
I remember there was a couple of projects for Skyrim I was really interested in, where it was, I guess it was like, they called it, hold on. I know that one of them is, Skyblivion.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
And then there was Moral Oblivion, I think. Oh, sorry, Moral Rim, or something like that.
Oh, so, it's Skywind.
It's all just Skywind now?
Yeah, Skywind.
Oh, did they ever finish that? Or like, because I was hearing supposedly that like, it was gonna become like a Nexus thing, or not a Nexus thing, a Bethesda Creators thing, so you had to buy it. Supposedly, I don't know what ended up happening with that project. Like if they did go that paid route, or if we could just, go like on Nexus mods or something and install it there.
I don't know. I haven't seen any details about it yet.
Yeah, because like I first heard about it like years back, and I was like, hey, maybe this will be the way I get back into trying out Skyrim. Because I mean, it'd be nice to see, like Morrowind and Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. And like they were doing a pretty good job too, like from what I remember, because they were even importing like they were importing the voice clips too. So like you had like the guards saying the exact same things that they would in Oblivion, like "Stop! You violated the law."
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, so like they had all those old sound clips too for the dialogue with like a lot of the NPCs, and it was looking really good too, because they, of course, brought back all the gear from that game, and that game's equivalent of the like weapons and armor, because I mean, of course, it looks very different aesthetically. Like if you compare it to like their Skyrim counterparts, of course. So like it was looking really good from what I remember, but I just never followed up on it. So that's something I want to probably possibly look into. I don't know if I should get into that for the Morrowind part of it though, because like I think if I ever want to check out anything Morrowind, I probably should just play Morrowind, right?
Killing? Well, okay.
Yeah. So just playing Morrowind. Oops.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what's this guy doing here? There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, I think, you know, like, hype burn aside, I think I've been a little too hard on Skyrim. I might give it a chance again, but, like, maybe with some quality of life mods, so I could just see how, like, vanilla is when it's, you know, running as it should.
Maybe what I could do is I could probably stream it and you could probably watch it, see how my Skyrim looks like.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you have like all sorts of things, huh? Just like you do in like Stalker, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, how weird. It's like telling me to go back this way when the next guy's like over here clearly. That's weird.
And I'm over here just trying to farm for karma.
Huh. Yeah, I just got a skill point right now. That was funny. You're off doing your thing over there, and I got a skill point. Just wandering around.
It's like what Wang says. I like more killing than hauling.
Oh, dang. An elite Herculon over here. Nice. We got a big boy over here. Oh, shit. Several of... Oh, no. This is a superior ZL209. Okay, never mind. Did they just throw a car? I think they just threw a car. Oh, thank goodness it's not one of those enemies, though, with that regenerates. Those are annoying.
Oh, the generators, they're not that bad.
Yeah, but I mean, like let's say, you know, you just get sidetracked because there's too many ads, then like they do heal a significant enough amount. Well, at least solo. Solo, I feel like they're kind of bothersome.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is what you walked into. Whoa, shit. They just like launched me. That was crazy. That's one down.
I got you that says financial security.
Oh, wow. Did you like earn a certain amount of money or something?
I don't know. I think if you kill a lot of Zilla's enemies and Zilla soldiers, then you'll get that achievement.
Feels good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
But then again, I might be wrong, so I'll probably have to look it up.
Look at this drone running away from me. Seriously?
here, you pussy!
There's just stuff exploding left and right. This game is more open than the first one. Yeah, like, the thing that they did differently with this game over the first one is that, like, there's certain areas that you go to for your story and your missions, but it's a lot more open in the way you can go about, like, approaching the missions. So, like, you go to, like, the same spots, but like they're kind of big for what they are, and then, you know, like, instead of just walking directly to the enemy, you know, like, let's say, you know, you have to kill 5 enemy bosses, and by default it takes you to monster 1, but you're like, no, I want to just go straight to monster 5. You can. So I do appreciate that, though. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace compared to the first, where it's a lot more, like, linear. Like, this is still pretty linear technically, because, I mean, you can't just, like, pick and choose what story missions you want to do and when to do them. But you do have a bit more freedom in terms of your, like, approach for the missions and the encounters. That, and it's a loot shooter, so that's also fun because all your grinding kind of, like, feels like it's still ultimately going towards something, because, you know, you get better gear as you move along. And you're able to upgrade gear that you really like too, so you don't have to just abandon your weapon because it's not the, you know, as good as it could be when compared to, like, something you encounter later on. Holy shit, there's a lot of them there. Yeah, alright.
I just had a funny idea. What if I stream me playing Toho Project or Raiden? Well, just so you guys can get a glimpse of what kind of bullet hell games I play.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of familiar with Toho, but, like, the earlier ones, like the one that has, like, one of the first ones that introduced Flanders, Scarlet Devil.
Flanders? Flandra, yeah.
Flandra. I say Flanders because Flanders, it's like a running gag with you guys, I think, right?
No, not that I know of, but okay.
Oh, because, like, I have friends that are, like, into Toho too, and, like, they've shared stuff with me. Like, they've just, like they've put Flandre's clothes on Ned Flanders from The Simpsons and stuff.
That's funny.
So, like, I'm only really familiar with, like, stuff like that, like with some of the earlier ones, I guess. And I know that the later ones get even crazier.
Oh yeah, they do. The Toho 15 is very brutal.
Oh man.
Toho 15 like Lexia of the Lunatic Kingdom. It's funny too, cause Zune, when he made Toho 15, if you take the first letter of Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, it spells out lol K, because the fans don't like how some previous Toho games it's like too easy, some are too hard. Zune's like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just give me something that can just troll them or something, and he did. Technically.
He used the title, just be like lol K as a response. That's funny.
Yep. Man, that Zilla Soldier was edgehogging me like nothing. Okay, I think that's it. That's all of them.
Yeah, let's go back. Why are the robots screaming? Because they're not complete robots. They're kind of like cyborg hybrids. They're people underneath. Let's do this one now. Just gonna go straight into it. Just bang them out one after the other. Yeah, like in terms of like the like blood and like not even the blood, but more like just the gore. It's pretty much on par with like Metal Gear Rising, and it's kind of funny because like they're all cybernetic too, like Zilla's henchmen. Oh, okay. I was getting chased by a tumor and I didn't even realize it. I don't think I've ever thought in my life I would mutter those words in that order. I'm being chased by a tumor.
Oh shit.
Alright, let's do the cool guy thing and make it across. I don't know if I can actually. Nope.
Well, on my screen, the Dead Blue score was spazzing like crazy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm looking at his bones. Oh, his bones are going nuts right now. They're just like stuck in the rock there, so they're vibrating. Oh god, it went even crazier.
I see. Right now, I see splashes of blood clipping through the rock right here.
There's just like a chunk of meat that's like vibrating right now. Like the bones are just gone already.
Meat spin.
Oh man. Oh, it's going nuts. It's going super fast now. It's like it looks like it's going through hyperspace right now.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh god.
Oh man, yeah, I remember Meat Spin, and there was also this like other site that would redirect to Meat Spin, and it was called wowomg.com. And I remember like it was funny because people would always like try to trick you, like, hey man, you want like year of World of Warcraft? Go on this website. They'll hook you up with a membership. And it would just redirect to Meat Spin.
I remember one time. I think I'm not sure if Sriracha told you this, but I think it was during middle school. So during his digital art class, I think one of his classmates played a prank on this one girl in the class, and what she did was as soon as she left, they decided to go to the website meatspin.com and just have it minimized until she could, then when she gets back, she clicked on the minimize window and it played Meat Spin.
Oh man! Yeah, because she would hear the music, right?
Yeah, the guys were laughing a little bit.
So, because she'd hear the music and be like, "Is that the tab that's causing this?" And then she opens it up. Oh no!
It's funny too because she as soon as she had opened the tab, she's like, ah! She was screaming a little bit.
Yeah, I would too if that was the first thing that I saw after opening up a tab.
You wanna know what? I just realized something
Huh.
about regarding Smash Ultimate's Terry Bogard command inputs, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they instead of Terry, if they added Miriam, she'd probably be the same thing. Because in the original game, all your moves are based on command inputs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think
So if
just
you're-
as many people would be complaining and be like, "Wow, I can't believe that they added this woman that's just an object, and on top of that, like all her moves are bullshit. You have to do the inputs. Like fuck this character." I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like Smash, the vocal minority of the Smash community is like the worst. They're actually just the worst. Because I know it's not most of them, but like it's enough of them where people just assume that, right? Because I mean that's the thing.
Oh,
it
yeah,
only
definitely.
takes a couple of people to like just allow them to make an assumption of like the whole group. That's kind of like why furries get a bad rap.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure like most of them are chill and like, but at the same time, it's just there's a lot of the deviants that are in that particular fandom, and it's like that's all you actually hear about. You don't really hear about like just the normal ones because it's boring.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll handle stabbing and shooting. You take care of the dying.
You fellas know what you're doing on Thanksgiving. I'm probably just gonna have Thanksgiving here at home. Like, my mom won't be here because she's gonna be in Guatemala, but it's gonna be me, my dad, my sister, her fiance, my nephew, my older brother, and yeah, that's gonna be fine. I mean, I always do enjoy having Thanksgiving here because I mean it's kind of a bitch to drive out to my aunt's, even though I do like being there with them. We might go there for Christmas though. I don't know. Like we're usually like on and off. Sometimes we go there. Sometimes we're just like, we're too lazy. Let's just stay home.
That's funny.
Yeah. Is that the bunny from the previous game? Yeah, dude. The bunny's back. I love that thing. So cool. And it plays the same music too.
Fucking die, you ugly son of a bitch.
Oh, I fell.
Like you dashed off or what?
No, I think there's a hole that I didn't see.
Oh yeah, that's how you wipe the blood off. I forgot. It's the reload button when you have like a sword.
And Shadow Warrior 2, there's a way to parry, but I forgot what the controls are.
Oh dang. That's the keyboard.
Let me check.
Shadow Fury teleport. Miscellaneous. Wait, photo mode? What? Well, I guess I can't do photo mode if I'm doing co-op. I was about to say, is this like one of those games that has the freaking selfie camera? Because that'd have been funny.
I'm going with this.
Hold on, let me get to where you're at. Uh-oh. Oh, geez.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
What'd you go in with?
How do I look?
On my end, you still look the same. Why? What happened?
Oh, because I changed my looks.
Oh, really? Like,
Yeah.
you still look the same to me, though, unfortunately.
Aw, man.
Yeah, you
Let me
still
see.
you still look like that like your portrait where it's the like red helmet.
Oh, wait, never mind. I think I changed my avatar instead, not the player model. say my player model, say my player model avatar, it's one of the guys from Payday, from the Payday games.
Oh, that's right. They did a crossover, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think this game specifically and Payday 2 did a crossover. So like Lo Wang shows up in that game, and I guess there's some costumes from some of the characters from Payday in this game available too. Oh, so Toy was saying, well, what about your family for Thanksgiving, Rion?
Well, that kind of depends, cause I might be working. I might be working throughout the weekend, so I probably won't have time to go visit them. But I think my parents would probably go. But I think my parents might go visit. Might go visit my relatives at Fresno.
Oh, okay. So like, depending if you're working or not, you might go.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you get off, man. That'd be like nice to do.
Yeah. I'm about to die, so they pull a dual trigger. Okay, that's good enough.
What's Thanksgiving? It's a holiday we celebrate in America where we do the most American thing possible and stuff our faces. That's pretty much it. No, but it's supposed to be about, you know, like getting together with the family and eating, but that's how I see it. And then like it has some like, you know, historical roots because it's like supposed to be symbolic of when the Pilgrims and the Native Americans first got along and, you know, had like a meal together. I don't know if this is before or after they decided to give them the smallpox blankets though, so I don't know. Man, American history is kind of fucked, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the principle of fuck you and take your stuff. That's all it is.
Pretty much. The base of democracy.
It's funny because the reason why the U.S. has more technology from the start, or at least able to develop more technology from the start, is because of that. Other countries, they didn't get that yet till later.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like that's the thing, right? It's always been about resources, right? Like even now with like these later wars, it's all about resources. At the end of the day, it's a conquest to go and, you know, invade these lands so that the U.S. has access to these resources that they need. Weapon found, hedgehog. What the heck is that?
Hedgehog?
Yeah, I just. Oh, it's a spiked bat. No way. I'm gonna equip that right now. It's so dumb. It's literally just a spiked bat. Look, I have it right here.
Oh yeah. I have it too.
This thing is so dumb. It's like one of the most primitive looking weapons in this whole game. I mean, beat you with a sharp stick that has tons of spiky things in it. Oh god. Lo Wang was just like, stupid bitch, because I guess like I got hit, so. Damn, dude, chill. No need to go incel on us.
Oh, there's a skill card you can pick up. Oh.
I will in just a moment. These things are still around.
You feel lucky, dipshit?
Oh great, there's a shaman here too. Oh no.
Oh yeah. So regarding Tori's question, I also want to add more about during Christmas. Is that sometimes my family they go to some I think convention center for Hmong New Year, and Hmong New Year the custom is that it's pretty much you go there to buy some cool souvenirs and stuff. Like when I was over there, I think 3 years ago, they have some cool like anime merchandise, like body pillows and some video game related stuff like Kingdom Hearts keychains and stuff. So they have that stuff over there.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, if a 20-year-old guy like me wants to like go out, probably ask a girl out to go play catch with them, well, you're not gonna find any luck with that because most of the girls there they're pretty much like in like middle school or something, like sixth to eighth grade.
Oh.
Hardly any adults over there.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you're saying it's very slim pickings because of that alone.
Yep. But I don't really care about that. I'm here just to get their freaking merchandise.
Oh, of course, of course.
But the Hmong New Year's every year now that they're not really getting any better.
Oh, right. So like you're saying like in terms of like merchandise and stuff, it's kind of like already reached like a peak. So you kind of know what to expect now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was asking, is that convention in Fresno?
Yeah, it's a it's weird because it's in a Japanese concentration camp, and they use that for a Hmong New Year convention. I don't remember the exact place, but that's where they hosted at.
Didn't the tribes die after dinner with the colonialists? I'm gonna assume.
Let's see. Since I took history, almost all of them did.
Of course,
But there are yeah. That's why our reservations are there.
Yeah, because that's America going, oops, we did a fucky wucky, we're sorry.
Or so they say.
Yeah, of course. It's just them trying to save face. I missed while fighting these mists. Oh crap. Really putting the hurt on me. Shit. Go live. Fuck this. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Yeah, you're an elite in this. No wonder. Did it literally just run away the moment you got here? It literally did that. Okay. It sensed you coming. It's like, fuck this.
It's gonna die already, look. There you go.
Yeah, like I said, it sensed you coming and it was trying to run.
It's like, oh shit, secret boss has appeared.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna get a treasure chest up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that too. Okay. You can teleport. Sweet. Let me go ahead and do that.
No, we're home.
I'm just gonna go buy ammo and then we can start this next one. So like, I know you and like Crystal had like told us about like, you know, like your family and like basically your like ethnicity and all that. So like, I still don't remember fully how it's pronounced. Is it Hamon?
No, it's Mong.
Mon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I just wanted to know so that way I didn't like mispronounce it.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
It's just like really interesting to learn like about different cultures though. I've always found that stuff interesting, even as a kid.
Oh, I fell.
Where'd you fall from?
Oh, that stone bridge. I dashed too much and I fell.
You had too much momentum.
Yeah. I played too much melee. Sorry.
I didn't show in your previous comment. Oh, in the not too distant future, you, Rion, and his siblings should meet up in Fresno. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Oh man, yeah!
Yeah, so I was saying, like, you know, sometime in the future, it'd be cool if you guys could meet up. Oh, now I see the outfit. It loaded for me finally.
You see me now?
Yeah, you're the dude from Payday. Nice.
Cool.
That's awesome. I guess it just took us reloading for it to take effect.
Not to sound like a racist, but all you demons really do look alike.
Okay, Lo Wang. Not to sound racist, but all you demons really do look alike.
I had Rush Hour 2 when Lee and Carter when they're at the massage parlor fighting off Ricky Tan's henchmen. Carter punched Lee in the nose like, God, all y'all look alike.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, yeah.
How do you look alike when he's the only one wearing purple?
Yeah, even as a kid, I thought that too. I'm like, well, his towel's different though. Even I paid attention to that.
There's a... Oh, got it.
It's
wow,
just,
I blasted the shit out of it.
yeah, you did. Like, I was laughing because, like, I was blasting them from a distance with the nail gun, and then, like, I see it lunge towards me, and then mid-lunge, it just locked up, like, with rigor mortis because it was already dead by the time it got to me. Oh, god damn, okay. Oh, yeah. My GPU does not like me using this nail gun on these fangs because it loads up lots of like dirt particles and blood.
Holy crap.
Yeah, oh, that was That was something. I'm still using this gun though. I like it. Oh, and then adding on to what Toy had said earlier, he's like, of course, that's just when you guys are comfortable, though. Like, you know, possibly meeting up with him and stuff.
I don't mind.
Drop some. Oh, it's your blood.
Well, there you go. You got your answer, Toy.
Just the only problem is I gotta find the time to do it.
Right. That's why I was saying sometime in the future. Just whenever it happens to work for, I guess, everybody involved.
And I also mentioned earlier in Discord too. If any of you guys come down South California, I'll take you guys out to a Korean hot pot.
Oh my God, yeah, I gotta do that one of these days. I still haven't done that. I still haven't gone to eat Korean barbecue. Like, man, I'm really missing out on all this good food.
Cha doesn't sound like good news for you.
Speaking of, too, I think I'm finally gonna take my parents to like Little Tokyo so they can have some like legit ramen. Cause like I've known about this place for years now because of a friend of mine, and it's really good. And so like I've been there several times already, but I told them like we gotta go just one of these days when we're all free, because man, like I've told them, I'm like, you're gonna eat this and then you're gonna look back at all the times we've eaten like instant noodles and cup noodles and, you know, all that stuff, and wonder why we wasted our time with that. Because it's not the same, dude. It really isn't. It's such a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. I remember one time when Sriracha, Crystal, and I, when we went to Comic-Con a few months back, we went to an actual ramen place and tasted and we each our own ramen, and my God, yeah, there is difference.
Yeah, it's like night and day almost. Like just getting some delicious pork cutlet ramen. Oh man, I'm just like foaming at the mouth thinking about it.
The ramen that I had when I was at Comic-Con, it was a spicy ground pork tauntaun ramen.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And I'll tell you truthfully, it did get kind of spicy after you finish off the whole bowl.
Oh yeah, like the spicy broth I had when I finally had that, because at first I just had, you know, just a regular pork cutlet bowl. Was alright, of course, but like when I got to the spicy one, I kind of noticed right away. I guess it depends on what place you go to, right? Because everyone has their own way of doing it. But like their spicy broth was like legit spicy from the get-go. Like like it got me like sweaty and everything, and like my nose all runny. I'm like, oh my God, I underestimated this. That's when you know something is spicy. Your nose starts to run and you're getting all hot and sweaty. Like there was also for my cousin's birthday not too long ago, we went down to downtown, but we didn't go to like to get Japanese food. We went because there was like a very good like Chinese dining place, and they had like red chili paste, and I was like, okay, I've had spicy stuff before, I'll be okay. I severely underestimated the chili paste. They're like, you only really needed like a little tiny bit for the broth, and like I put like half a spoonful, and I'm just like I was like teary-eyed and everything too, man. I was just like, oh my God, what is this? It's good, but it's way too spicy.
F.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
You think you deadass encountered a hacker in Crash Team Racing? That's fucking sad. Yeah, it is. I agree. Of all games to cheat in, Crash Team Racing? Like, come on.
Wait, so people who seriously hack or hacking Crash Team Racing? What?
Yeah. Like, why of all games that?
Then I guess they can't do the controls right.
Drifting is too hard, man.
How hard is it compared to Mario Kart?
Oh,
Just curious.
Actually, it is quite a bit harder. It's more technical than Mario Kart for the drifting, because it's not like Mario Kart where you just hold it and then, like, you know, over time it like levels up the sparks from the drift, so you get a bigger boost. With Crash Team Racing, there's like a smaller window for when you have a boost from your drift, because like there's like a meter and like it quickly charges as you're drifting, so you have to release it at the right time to even get the boost.
Ah, okay.
So it's like actually a lot more technical than Mario Kart. But like that's still pretty sad though. I can't play the game, so I gotta cheat. That's like when you play an FPS online on PC, because there's just people that have to have aimbots because they suck that bad at the game. Like, I'm not good at a lot of the shooters I play online, but I mean, I'm willing to take my lumps. Like, if I suck, I suck. It's plain and simple. I'm not gonna go and get a fucking aimbot just because I suck and then, you know, like, oh, hey, I didn't die once. Yeah, but that's because it's not you aiming, asshole.
Yeah, another funny thing too. I remember when Sriracha told you that I played I was playing Land of the Dead Road to the Green.
Mm-hmm.
So on death matches where maps are were very campy, sometimes I just commit suicide on purpose and I just do a suicide kill to the campers. So that way, I give my team a chance to camp up there.
Oh. You're like, I'll sacrifice myself to give everyone a fair chance.
Like this isn't
Yeah. and whenever the server admin logs in, I quickly leave the match. Someone get banned.
They're like, hey, some weird shit's going on here. Oh, it wasn't me. I'm not even here anymore. Too bad. Can't do anything. I'm not there.
Nothing like a fresh clear.
And there's another funny time where I duplicated grenades, and I find a spot on the map where players cannot get me, but I can get them outside of map bounds. I just toss grenades throughout the entire battlefield, and I get like a few kills every here and there.
Oh no. It's real messed up in the wrong hands. That could be like very bad. Like you're just like, you know, doing it here and there, but of course there's people that'll like just do it all game long, for example.
I do all day long because I don't really give a shit about those servers anymore.
Oh. Well, forget what I said then. You're part of the problem. Never mind. Because in Atlanta, can't read English good. In Atlanta, Dead Road is green. Like you have to know some tricks like you do in the game Guns, like the butterfly, some other gun tricks. You gotta do it at that level. Oh, okay.
And it's funny because those glitches, they're not even there in the game. The reason why they're there is because due to the game's due to the server latency.
Oh wow. So it's due to like it's due to them like it's due to the way that the inputs are interpreted then from the servers. Oh wow.
And there was one crazy glitch where your shotgun can kill people with far range or across the map.
And that wasn't intended?
And that wasn't intended.
Oh. See, that was kind of actually the problem with Modern Warfare for a little bit, because there was a specific shotgun that people would use in their loadout. And like if you played COD Zombies before, it's the Olympia. And So like it had too much range, and you were able to do that. Like, and the thing is, the way some of the scopes work is that it'll give you more range even if you're not aiming down with the scope. So people will just like pop shots, hip fire shots from like insanely far, and like that shotgun is capable of like two-shotting anybody essentially. So it was very problematic, and they kind of rebalanced it a bit. Shotguns can still really screw you up like mid-range, but it's not to the point it was before where like you're able to basically snipe with it. Cause like that was what people were doing. They would like hit fire from like really far away, or if they would scope in, they could like snipe you with a shotgun essentially. It was really dumb. Oh,
wow.
Speaking of dumb, wow, I just experienced some real bad lag right now. That was real bad. My game did not like all the things going on just now. That's like the first time I've seen that happen. I thought the game was gonna crash for a moment. Glad it didn't.
Feels good.
Oh, but Toy was saying, yeah, I'll take you up on your offer, in terms of like hot pot, like when we all find time to.
Definitely, of course.
Oh, and he's also saying he's refusing to eat pho unless like you or Crystal makes him some.
I wonder what kind of what kind of bad history that that Toy. I wonder the reason why Toy doesn't like pho.
Yeah, because like I've had it before. It's real good. It's just I guess he must have gone to like a place that did a real bad job of handling the food or something.
So yeah, so when I make pho, my mother's recipe was so for the topping she adds the beef that's been already boiled with the broth, so you get that pho flavor in there, and she'll also add stomach lining for toppings, jalapenos, bean sprouts, and basil.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Wow, look at you, Mama's little demons.
That, like, cause I can just tell, like, with all that added to the you know the soup, the broth is like really like really how would I say it? It's very rounded and has like a full flavor. I'm gonna assume. Like it doesn't feel like it's light, right?
Oh, hello, new ammo friends.
Yeah.
You ready to kill some people?
No. I'm just hungry now, having all this food talk. Honestly. There we go.
Whoa! What kind of gun are you using?
Right now I am using the where is it? The King Skeletor, the machine gun.
I was funny because the purple shots remind me of the needler in Halo.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it totally looks like it. Your parents described it to you. She said the pho they served at the casino they work at, she hated the smell. The noodles looked like white worms. And how they would eat the pho too, just slurp slurp. Well, I mean...
Ramen, same thing too.
Yeah, that's kind of what you do, man. That's like... In some Asian culture, I don't know if it's all, so I'm not gonna say that it is. In some Asian culture, that's also like a sign that the like food is good if you're like slurping loudly like that.
If you're in, let's say if you're in Italy or France, that'd be a different story.
Oh yeah, of course. It's literally the opposite, right? That means like it's being very rude and disrespectful. It's bad etiquette there. It's just really funny seeing the guy from Payday like dashing around and twirling around with dual katanas.
It's a good thing I made this interesting.
Sounds like a really sad fuck. Yeah, it does in comparison.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some?
I always wonder what kind of soup base they use for the pho that they made in the casino.
Yeah, do you know what they use for the broth or like the soup base toy? I just saw that dude's body just fly towards me after you killed him. That's just really funny to me how they just like ragdoll and they have all that momentum.
I always want to try this. So let's say we all have Dolphin. We all go on net play. Let's play Melee the Gandorf challenge.
Oh, what's that
Level 9
exactly?
Gandorf challenge. So the rule is we can pick any character, and we have to have Gandorf that's level 9 with level 9 handicap, and we all have level 1 handicap, and I think we have to play. I'm not sure if it's sudden death or not, but we had the only stage you can pick is Hyrule Temple, and we all have to work as a team to see if we can KO Ganondorf from 3 versus 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds fun. That's taking like what I usually used to do in Melee to like the next level, because I would always just pick Hyrule Temple and go down to the bottom and just see how long I could last.
I remember one time my when I was at Fresno visiting my cousin, my brother and I and himself we tried that. We lost. we only gone down to like one stock at 200%.
Oh man. Oh, so like you're doing it with multiple lives too?
Yeah, I think the max lives, I think it's 5 or 4.
Oh man, yeah, that definitely does sound like a challenge then. Yeah, that sounds fun. We should try that one day, honestly. Oh, so he was saying, sadly I have no clue. And as much as I love Asian culture, the whole slurping to show appreciation sounds like bullshit to me. There's a quieter way of eating soup. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's in like all Asian culture, but I know it's definitely a thing in some.
There's nothing like a fresh.
Okay. Let's see.
But I mean, like, that's just probably also attributing to like soup slurping being a peeve of yours, right? It really gets like to you when people do that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I have my fair share of things too. For me, it's mostly just when people like when they chew like loudly with their mouth open, like exaggeratively loud. Because not everybody does it, but the few people that do, it really gets to me when like I notice it.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I'm like whatever about it most of the time, but there's just some people who are like, I'm like, oh, stop, please. Like you can hear like the food being crushed beneath their teeth and everything because they're just like mouth completely open. It's like, I don't want to see what you're eating, man. Just eat it. The slurping to show respect thing works the opposite way in your country. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, like I said, there's different things in different cultures. So like, one thing could mean a completely different thing somewhere else in the world. God, I think I'm gonna die here.
It's okay, I'm here. I got lost for a minute because I didn't know where you're supposed to go. I'm
like down to like 30 health right now. This is bad. I'm just gonna be back here popping things with my guns. Uh-oh, wait, am I out of... Oh yeah, I'm almost out of... Okay, well I got a health pack, never mind. I have my slot off. I can still contribute. I won't be completely being carried by you.
There, see? Mincemeat done.
Yeah, the thing I struggled so much with, you're just like, oh yeah, here you go. Gotcha, man.
Another thing too, are you using your powers more often when you fight groups like this?
I'm trying to. Like, I'm trying to use the, hold on. Let me get rid of this one. Okay, there you go. That one's gone. Like, I'm trying to use Grip of Darkness more often. But like, I guess I'm still not understanding fully like how it works. Am I supposed to aim for the ground or aim for them?
Oh, it doesn't matter where you aim because the Grip of Darkness area effect is based on where your location is at. So basically you're the one controlling your own area of where you group the enemies at.
Oh, your character looks really weird right now because they're in a stance right now where they're holding the sword forward, but like they're like standing on one leg and you're kind of just like sliding around on that leg. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Oh, so like I shouldn't really worry about where I'm aiming when I use it then. That's what you were saying then.
Yeah, it's not aiming where it's not. Yeah,
it's
you're
more
not
like being in range, right?
Your mouse. Yeah. You're not really aiming with your mouse. You're pretty much aiming by using your by your proximity of it.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'll be sure to keep that in mind then. Cause like I do think I should use it more. It's just I was like saving a lot of my my chi just in case I needed to heal, but I don't think I should worry since I also have that passive where I can get more health packs when I kill enemies. It became a pet peeve of yours because your dad eats like a fucking pig sometimes, so you try not to look or hear him whenever he eats. You try your hardest not to eat like him. By sometimes, I mean most of the time. Okay, so I can see why that's a thing for you then. You know, just being around it for so long, it got under your skin. It's kind of funny because my brother used to be a real stickler. My older brother, not the oldest brother, but my older brother, used to be a real stickler when it came to like etiquette with eating and stuff. So like some of that kind of rubbed off on me because he'd always kind of like scold me if I ate with my mouth open or if I chewed loudly. So I think I got that from him because he would always scold me about it. You can overheat your weapon? No, the barrel does get hot, but it doesn't overheat. It's just they added it because it's a nice effect. And I appreciate
Hollywood
it though.
magic.
Yeah, imagine how much harder this game would be though if like, oh yeah, I melted my barrel, I have to go replace it.
Or where's weapon jamming?
Oh god, please no. That's a feature I can actually do without, thank you.
You're going to get weapon jamming a lot when you play Metro games.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Alright, I think that's it so far.
Yeah, that was I still have more, but that was it for that one for sure. I have like 6 more of these and they're pretty much the same. It's just like, hey, go kill enemy with this attribute, kill enemy with this attribute. We can do this one though. just... screw it. Actually, yeah, no, I should get ammo. I ran out completely. Oh my god. Larry didn't load in fully.
Oh.
And he looked like Play-Doh. Like, it was very weird. Oh, yeah, you have a different suit on now, huh?
That looks so funny. So yeah, so what I do is that for my upgrades, I made a build where it's solely for Grip of Darkness. So I would get modifiers that give impaled enemies receive damage, Grip of Darkness cast cost reduction, and I'll get another one where is increase the range, increase duration, and I'll stack it again with either increase impaled damage and range.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, yeah, you're basically built for that then, specifically, like, you going in, like, stabbing and then using Grip of Darkness.
Because I think there are some other skills, like the Vanish. The Vanish skill, I think, is pretty good by itself without any modifiers.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that really changes is just, like, your multiplier, but even then, that doesn't really do too much more damage, I don't think. Not like enough to make it worth it, at least.
Yep.
Alright, let me get that next one going then.
Alright. And I wish you could have mods. So right now, since you have the saw shotgun, you should have a Doom model, the Doom guy.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. I really love that sawed off in Doom though, because I love how like you can basically kind of use it like the Force of Nature in TF2 and just like have a third jump with it essentially.
Yeah.
That thing is awesome. Oh, there he goes. I seriously really love the knockback this thing has.
And another thing that will help build damage is make sure you switch weapons when you're close to enemies, because what Low Wei will do is that he'll quickly draw and attack at the same time. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
And that can also rack up damage that way too. Okay, there's a treasure chest here, but I don't see it.
Alright, let me get back there too. Let's see.
Oh! That's because the door here is closed.
Oh, that's dumb that they spawned it there though.
There's nothing like a fresh clip.
Oh yeah, and if you want to increase your survivability, make sure you get a skill called Overheal.
Oh, okay.
Because what Overheal does is that if you pick up if you heal yourself with your chi or pick up any extra medkits, it will increase the health cap from whatever it is to the max you can get possible.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it lets you exceed your capacity, your health capacity.
Yep.
Cool.
Because right now I think my max health I can get only up to 150, but with Overheal I can get up to 200 max.
Oh, that's very useful, yeah.
So if you have that plus increased drop rate with medkits.
Yeah, you're constantly like over max.
Yep. Okay, I need to get some treasure chests over here.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Okay. No, I'm good still, though. Just a little worried because I was trapped for a moment.
Do you feel lucky, dipshit?
Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. 3 more days till Sword and Shield is out. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some people?
Oh, frame drop like crazy.
Oh, now it happened to you, huh? I wonder what caused it for you, though. Is it a fire?
Could be. Oh my god. There's some crazy spazzing going on with the bodies.
Oh, the only the only thing I see. Oh well, it was moving before I shot it. Oh hey, look at that! I never noticed that the inside of when like you slice this thing apart, the inside circuitry like kind of just looks more like a how would I say, like a PNG of like space, where it's just like a bunch of like dots illuminated. It looks really weird, like because I was like up close looking at it, point blank.
Yep. I can probably see that now after I slashed a couple of times.
Yeah, this part of it here is still like vibrating like crazy. It's stuck here on my end. Like it's like the, I don't know, I guess the one of the like cannons it had. It's just like jiggling. Weird. Okay. Fortune cookie. A smile is the chosen big vehicle of all ambiguities. Herman Melville. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But I'll use it. No big deal.
Together, man.
Oh my god.
Oh crap, yeah, he's just flinging you around. And also clipping through things. Yeah, he's like pissed. Holy shit.
Alright, I'll play cheap. I'll play cheap.
Yeah, he just got one of his cannons. Nice. There you go. Yeah, like look at the inside. It's like a really weird texture that they use when it lights up.
It's not whiskey, but it'll do.
It looks like charcoal to me.
New clip, new life.
Ooh, fortune cookie.
Looks like this is in your lifetime.
Oh, I got that one already.
Oh, new weapon. The Z45 katana. Cool. Oh shoot, I found Morikage.
I found Mikimaru.
More killing? Well, okay. Killing in the name of... Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some fuckfaces?
Oh, yeah!
Wow, my screen I see some gyms start floating in the air. Whatever left of Mickey Maru released.
They're like down here still for me. Get all these goodies before we go.
Yep. Over here. And I think that's pretty much it for now.
Alright. Oops. There we go. I was just trying to teleport before I fell off the stage. Amazon said I won't receive my copy till the 19th, which you're hoping is the case, but you've managed to avoid spoilers for this long. If it comes down to it, I might leave social media entirely to avoid spoilers. It's that serious to me. Jeez.
Yeah, man, do what you can to avoid leaks.
I mean, yeah. I can understand why he feels that way, especially about, or especially because of all the leaks we encountered with the anime, so I can only imagine how much more he'd have to avoid because it's a game, and it's like a very popular game too, so that would suck. That really would suck. I mean, hey, you know where to find us, so hey, there's that.
Yep.
Yikes, man. Best of luck to you on that. Okay. Well, let's see here. That was a good, meaty 3-hour, 40-minute stream. I think because of all this food talk, I want to go and get something to eat now. But yeah,
I'll call it a day.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, though. We'll do this again tomorrow since you said you can.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, thanks again. So, see you, everybody. Thanks again, Rio. And we'll pick up again with more Shadow Warrior 2 tomorrow.
Alright, see you guys. You're welcome, Daily, for having me be here.
Oh, yeah, man. It's always a pleasure.